consequences will be even more dire. At the IMF's Washington meeting, G20 finance ministers warned that a U.S. default would affect the global economy.
We've all made it clear that we can't solve this one for the Americans. They have to do that themselves. But we urge them to find a solution. It's in the interest of the U.S. and the world.
U.S. lawmakers still have 5 days to avert a default. Republicans and Democrats are set to continue discussions, and some say there could even be a decision in the next 24 hours.
Another boat disaster and another huge loss of lives. Italian and Maltese coast guards made overnight searches off the coast of Lampedusa to rescue victims of a migrant boat that sank. Dozens of mainly Syrian and Palestinian migrants are reported dead and many more missing. And authorities in Damascus say a mortar attack in the center of the capital has killed one and left numerous others injured. We have more on those stories and others in this DWTV News Roundup.
Another boat carrying refugees went down in the Mediterranean Sea. The Coast Guard says about 200 survivors were plucked from the waters between Malta and Lampedusa. The mayor of the Italian island issued a plea for help.
Lampedusa can't take any more of this. Europe needs to... Lampedusa is too small, both to represent a border and to endure this dreadful tragedy.
The shipwreck is the third since the start of the month, tragedies that have left more than 400 people dead.
India has evacuated 500,000 people as super cyclone Pailin bears down on its eastern coast. Heavy rain and wind are already battering the states of Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. Authorities are expecting a 3-meter-high storm surge and extensive damage. 2 mortar rounds have reportedly struck central Damascus. Syrian state TV says a child was killed and 11 people injured as the shells hit near a school. The area is close to the hotel where inspectors from the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons are based. It was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize on Friday in recognition of its work overseeing the destruction of the Syrian regime's chemical arsenal. WikiLeaks has released a video showing fugitive intelligence analyst Edward Snowden receiving an award at an undisclosed location. The video is believed to have been shot earlier this week. It shows former CIA officers giving Snowden the Sam Adams Award. It was named after a CIA analyst who challenged the U.S. government during the Vietnam War. Snowden is living in Russia under asylum protection after he revealed details of U.S. spying on citizens.
In soccer, Germany have booked their ticket to the World Cup finals to be held in Brazil in 2014.
We'll take another break. We'll be back with that story from Germany. Germany has clinched its spot in next year's World Cup in Brazil with a convincing win over Ireland. The Germans made it look easy on Friday night with 3 goals while keeping a clean sheet. We have details in this report by Deutsche Welle.
Germany have booked their ticket to the World Cup finals to be held in Brazil in 2014. They beat underdogs Ireland 3-0 in Friday's Group C qualifying match. That puts 3-time world champions Germany at the top of their group with 1 game still to play.
And finally, in Formula One, Red Bull's Mark Webber took pole position for Sunday's Japanese Grand Prix. His teammate Sebastian Vettel is set to start second, with Britain's Lewis Hamilton starting third for Mercedes.
We now join the Weather Center for the day's weather outlook.
The source assures us of a continuous flow, and from there, everything follows. And for those of us who know what the River Gambia stands for, understanding its sustainability in all aspects of life is easily confirmed. The River Gambia provides nutritious delicacies as food, while it provides its wildlife a balanced ecosystem. This river, as a sanctuary, is committed to its inhabitants' needs without season. And as you travel along, all these values are replicated in one company, Elton, just like the River Gambia, leads in its commitment to values that matter most. Elton, championing the vision for a new generation.
From the weather there, a quick reminder of the day's major stories. President Jammeh has joined his fellow African leaders in Addis Ababa for a day special summit where leaders issued a joint communique vowing to never condone the indictment of any sitting head of state from the continent. Celebrants marking the Day of the Girl Child are calling for increased opportunities for the advancement of the welfare of girls in society. Cyclone Phailin is sweeping across India, bringing with it mayhem and misery as hundreds of thousands of people are evacuated to avoid a human catastrophe in India's east coast. And Italian and Maltese coast guards have made frantic overnight searches to rescue survivors of the latest boat accident off the coast of Lampedusa. Well, that's all in this edition of the news. Thanks for your time and stay with Grts and enjoy our program. From me and the entire news team, do have a very pleasant night. Bye-bye.
FIG bureau d'échange muy MoneyGram bi muy Western Union bi mën nga ci am ngañma li nga xamanteni moy sa ticket mën nga ci am xarum tabaski bi mën nga ci am ganni laabu yanj bi mën nga ci am siwo mayonnaise bi ngir sa njabot dama ne ak FIG amul loss xolal xëccal téléphone bi teugal ba nga dem ci Kayraba Avenue man kat ma nga nele jël na suma xar ba nopi dama ne mbokk yi jëli sa xaliss wala yónnee sa xaliss ci FIG bureau d'échange bilaay do ci reccu te do ci perte dara dama ne lu ngeen tok di xaar préparer jotna al ngata je kat man no marana jallo amna ne Mariama Jallo duma mere e Mariama mi arino